Mike Beam is the Kansas Secretary of Agriculture joining us now, and we caught up with him at the KLA meeting in Wichita. And Mike, an issue as we kind of look at 2019, hemp kind of finally came full force in a sense into Kansas. You've been now in the position a little over a year, and that's probably been one of your things that you probably have learned an awful lot. But we talk about building plans, and I think, is that kind of where we are right now? You working with the stakeholders to kind of move forward?
Yes. I wish I'd have paid closer attention in the 2018 legislative session, but the legislature set forth a program for research hemp, which is allowed by Congress or by the Farm Bill of 2014. So the folks at the Department of Ag worked overtime to get regulations in place and licenses, accepting licenses and processing that. So we've just completed 2019 as the first year of hemp under research. You know, about 200 growers. We lost some folks because seed may not have been available. Planting conditions like other crops were delayed. So we just end up the second round of applications. We've got about 250 growers again are licensed for research project in 2020. In the meantime, the 2018 Farm Bill set forth guidelines for commercial hemp production with less restrictions, and they just issued their regulations a few weeks ago. So we'll probably transition into a commercial program, and hopefully it'll be a good opportunity for growers, but also maybe some opportunities for processing in this state.
So as it looks right now, since USDA did release kind of that framework, Kansas and other states have to have their own plan, right? And so who does USDA supersede, or is it if what Kansas comes up with submits, gets approved, it's all, you know, cross T's and I's for what Kansas wants? I guess does Kansas kind of have their way they can set it up within a parameter?
Yes, what we've been waiting on is the parameters that USDA says, okay, states, you can have commercial production if we authorize or approve your plan. So we hope to submit a plan here probably around the first of the year that we think will meet the guidelines that USDA has had. And fortunately, there weren't that many surprises, and our research program is fairly consistent with the requirements, testing, primarily testing of the product before it's harvested. So yeah, we should submit a program application in early 2020 in anticipation that growers in 2020 will be able to go for commercial with less requirements, but still testing in the field.
So you're expecting that if it gets submitted early in 2020, it'll get approved. So, because I believe planting time is late March, April, May.
Yeah,
is that kind of right?
It's about that same time as corn.
Okay.
But you know, we would have some people in a greenhouse situation that might want to go sooner. So those who have applied for our application for November 30th under the research, okay, we're going to roll those right into the commercial program once we get approved. Okay. So it hopefully be up and going.
All right. This will be a developing story, so very interesting. All right, thanks.
Look forward to it.
Mike Beam, who is the Secretary of Agriculture for the state of Kansas, has joined us. Stay with us. We'll have more coming up.